Hey everyone, how you doing? We are back at it with another tutorial, ladies and gents. And if you are new here, hello, I am Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video. So in my hands right now, I have the Tartlet Toasted palette. This has been highly anticipated by a lot of you guys in the community and also by myself because they tried to do this quick little boomerang on their Instagram and I was like, I see you. This is the inside of the palette. This is a beautiful warm tone palette. These are shades we don't normally see from Tarte. They tend to stay towards the more purple hues, I personally feel like. So this is really exciting. I feel like you could see the colors better from back here. But yeah, this is really exciting to have a really warm tone color palette like this. So this is the same size of their other Tartlet palettes. Remember, they have the Tartlet Original, they have the Tartlet in Bloom, and now they have the Tartlet Toasted. I've been very big fans of all of those eyeshadow palettes, so I have really high hopes for this one right here. And I also do just want to say this is not a sponsored video. Yes, Tarte did send me this product, but this is not paid for by them. Okay, so I'm gonna shut up. Let's get right on into it. Gonna go in with this shade right here called Cashmere. This is a very light color, so I'm going to be using this as a transition shade up in the crease, going back and forth. And this is also a Morphe M513 brush. I really love this brush. And again, I do have a discount code with Morphe. It's NICOL in all caps. I do get a small commission from it, but I really do appreciate it when you guys do use my code because it helps me out a lot and it gives you guys a 10% off code. Next, going in with the shade Warmth, I am taking this on my Morphe M433 brush, tapping off the excess and working it a little bit lower. Wow, she's pigmented, okay. Working it a little bit lower in the crease. I'm not going to go above that transition shade. And I kind of work in little circular motions towards the outer corner of my eye. That way it blends out a little bit easier. And I also am using very light pressure. Also, don't be afraid if you get some of the color on your actual eyelid. My eyelids are pretty big and my crease is small, so I tend to get a lot of product on my eyelid, which really isn't a big deal because we're going to cover that up anyway later on. Go in with a large fluffy brush and just kind of feather out the edges. This step is optional, but I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I gotta go in and feather her out. So now taking the shade Cozy on the same Morphe M433 brush, I'm actually gonna start packing this on half of my eye towards the outer corner. There also is not a lot of fallout at all with this product. I don't really see anything on my face, which is like amazing. Going back in with Cozy on a small brush. This is my Morphe M514. This brush is crucial, girl. I'm just going to work this up in the crease a little bit more and blend it out just a little bit more. These colors so far have been very easy to work with. Okay, guys, I'm really impressed with the way that everything is blending out so far. As I'm using this palette, I really think that this might be the best Tartlet palette that they've ever put out. I still need to test out the shimmer shades, but girl, I'm living. Going in with the shade Fireside and this flat Morphe brush. Again, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what these brushes are named or what they are. They are part of this, whatever this is, this copper rose gold series. That's what they're part of. And I'm just going to pack this on my eye again. The same thing basically with what we did with Cozy. And I'm just kind of packing it on and blending it out. Wow. I feel like I barely have to do anything. Tarte, okay. And then taking Fireside again and working it up in the crease as well. I'm using a very light hand here. I'm almost barely touching my skin, and I'm just kind of fluffing out the edges. And since this is a dark color, I'm going to go in and fluff out the edges again. This is like one of the easiest palettes I've ever worked with. And then you can keep building up the intensity as much as you want here. I want to make this a little bit darker, so I'm going to go in even more and just layer it on. So I'm going to go in with this Smashbox concealer brush and some NARS concealer, and I'm going to cut the crease, but only halfway. Outline it and kind of stop right there. And kind of just feather out the edges a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to bring it over too much. But you do want it to blend nicely. Now I'm going to go in to the color Sunset right here, which is a shimmer gold shade. I'm going to start filling in on our concealer. That looks so pretty. That is a pretty gold. And then I'm going back in with my Morphe M514 with no additional product, and I'm just going to kind of blend the edges together like so. This part here might take a little bit because we do have a little bit of concealer underneath it. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to literally do the same exact thing to the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I popped on some Lily lashes in the style Miami and did some liner here. I used the Tarte Double Take Liner. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go right in with the color Warmth. And this is my Morphe E18 brush. And I'm just going to start going back and forth. These colors are really pigmented. Now going in with Cozy, I'm going to do that exact same thing. Just kind of line my lower lashes with it. And then going in lastly with Fireside, just on the tip of my brush, I'm going to just kind of smoke out the lower lash towards the outer corner here. Just adding a little brown to the area. Then using some Gifted mascara from Tarte. This is like my favorite mascara currently, especially for the lower lashes because I feel like it really elongates them. And it doesn't get clumpy at all. For lips, I'm going in with the MAC lip pencil. This is in the color Strip Down. And I'm just going to start lining my lips with this. If you are looking for a perfect nude and have a similar skin tone to myself, then you definitely want to invest in Strip Down. It is a really pretty color. And then topping this off with MAC Whirl. This used to be an all-time fave of mine. It's a really pretty color. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. I'm really obsessed with the way that it came out. I have to say, I totally approve of the Tartlet Toasted. I think that this is literally one of Tarte's best palettes they have ever made. The product was amazing to blend out. It didn't give me any problems whatsoever. There is no fallout on my face at all. There's hardly any kickback when you put your brush in the product. And I'm just a sucker for warm tones as well. This is really pretty, and I love that Tarte is experimenting more with these warm tones because like I said, they really don't do stuff like this, so this is really awesome. I believe this is coming out October 15th. I will list that all down below for you guys, but I definitely recommend it. I know that there are a lot of palettes coming out within the next month or so, and this is definitely one that I 100% recommend. It is amazing. And you guys know I love Tarte so much, especially because they have amazing ingredients, Amazonian clay. Everything is very natural, it's cruelty free, and 90% of their products are vegan friendly, so I really love that about them as well. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for y'all. If you like what you see, make sure you smash that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!